Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Wig and Head with Bobby Z, hosted by me, Bobby Z. It's a Wiggy Weavy Wednesday, and it's another tutorial for you guys today. This is my coffee mug for the day. It says size matters, and it has a ruler all along the top and along the bottom. I held a cloth measuring tape against it. It's not an accurate measurement, and it's kind of crooked on the bottom, which is probably why I got this at Lot Less for like $3. Y'all know how much I love big coffee mugs. Size matters. Sometimes people will say, hey, I didn't catch the name of that shampoo you used. Can you tell me it again? Or, hey, I didn't quite catch what you did there. Can you explain it to me again? Sometimes it's hard to rewind to a specific place if you don't know exactly what you're looking for. So I thought it would probably be a great idea to go through and put the timestamps and the little episode timeline on each of my newest videos so that you guys can easily find exactly what I'm talking about and when. So that's one of the new things I'm bringing to my channel. The other new thing I'm going to try out is I want to do like a who, what, where, when, how, and why type of thing for my videos to better explain to you guys what we're going to be talking about, why it's important, and why you need to do it, and what you're going to need. So today's video is going to be talking about how to properly block a lace front wig. So starting with the who, what, where, when, why, and how. Who needs to block a lace front wig? If you own a lace front wig, or if you wear a lace front wig, if you work at a theater that uses lace front wigs, if you do cosplay, if you build lace front wigs, you need to know how to block a wig. Period. What is blocking a wig? Blocking a wig is when you safely and securely pin and anchor your wig down to a canvas head form for styling, setting, and building. I doubt anybody's gonna ask, but you do not want to block a wig on your head. You don't want to put those pins in your skin. Don't ask about it. Don't do it. I think I can skip where. I think where is the stupid question. Where do I block a wig? In your house? I don't know. When should I block my wigs? If you are setting, styling, curling, teasing, brushing your lace front wig, it should be on a block and it should be pinned down properly and securely. Why should I block my lace front wigs? Several different reasons as to why you want to block your wigs. So number one, it's gonna give you a nice flat edge against your skin so that it's not gonna be curled or rippled or anything like that. Number two, because it's not gonna be curled and rippled, you're gonna be using less glue or adhesive to get your edge to lay flat against your skin. Number three, you're gonna get rid of all of those crinkles and the wrinkles and the ripples that happen in lace fronts, especially when you get a lace front brand new out of the bag. You'll put it on and a lot of times you'll get like a little ripple here, you might get a little ripple here. Blocking your wig on a block helps you get rid of that. Number four, it's gonna make it so much easier for you to style and set and customize your wigs on your own if you block them down. I've seen people do wig coloring tutorials and they don't have the wig blocked down at all and they're trying to section it and the wig's slipping off the head. You guys know what I'm talking about? No, just block it down. Takes a couple extra minutes, but it's worth it. How do I block a wig? Let's get started. So the first thing you're gonna need when you're blocking your wigs, which is pretty much the most important part, is your twill tape. Now, I do sell this at bobbypins.com. This is just cotton twill. It's white. It's pretty cheap. You can wash it. It'll last you a very long time. The next thing you're gonna need are blocking pins. Now, I do sell these as well at bobbypins.com. These are the small size, and these are the large size. And I have these on a magnetic grab-it, which I also sell at bobbypins.com. You wanna make sure that you're using very, very small sized pins when you're blocking your lace down. Putting a T-pin or anything large like that in the front lace of your wig to block it is a no-no and a bad idea. And the reason why is because if you're using a T-pin or a pearl head pin to block the front lace of your wig down with, oftentimes the shaft of that pin is going to actually be larger than the hexagon holes of your lace. You're gonna run the risk of ripping it much easier than if you use something very small and thin like a small sewing or quilting pin. You're also gonna need some 3-inch pearl head pins. I do sell these as well as bobbypins.com, and I also carry a bobby pin shot glass, which is the perfect way to store them. That's cute, right? Yeah. You also are gonna need a water bottle or some source of water to wet your twill tape down. And then last but not least, you're gonna need a wig block, your wig of choice, and a stand. This is the Sarah from bobbypins.com in the color 1. Isn't she beautiful and luscious? And the block that I'm using today is a 23. For more information on how to pick the correct size of a wig block and how to measure for one for yourself and your clients, please follow the link here to my Wig Heads 101 video. The link will also be down in the box. You should clean your lace before you block it. For a tutorial on how to clean your lace, click the link here for my video, Clean Your Lace, and there'll also be a link down in the description box as well. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 4 pearl head pins and I'm gonna put 2 in the top of my wig like this. And I call that a Mickey Mouse because it looks like little ears, right? And what that's gonna do is that's actually gonna hold your wig securely on your head while you pull the back down and while you block the front. I already clipped the hair up out of the way so you guys could see this a little bit better. Next thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna find the back corner and you're gonna wanna pull it down. You don't wanna pull it down really, really far unless you're doing an updo or something that you need maximum length. But since this is just gonna be a basic tutorial, I'm just gonna pull it down to where it's comfortably gonna sit. And then I'm gonna take my pearl head pin and I'm actually going diagonally in this way towards the head. I just find that if I go in diagonally with the pins, it makes it a little more secure, so you're not gonna risk brushing the hair and pulling the pin out as if you went up or out. And you wanna make sure that they're even. So then the same thing, and you guys can see here how I'm going in diagonally with that pin. And so now they're even and it's blocked down securely. Since I'm gonna be styling this wig for a friend of mine and it's brand new, I like to style with the lace fully intact so that I don't run the risk of ripping or pulling up in the actual hairline of it. And that way your customer can cut off the lace as far back as they would like to themselves. So I already wet my twill tape down. Wetting your twill tape before you block just helps ensure that your lace edge will be nice and flat and seamless against your skin. If you block your wig like this, with the lace hanging out underneath like that, that lace is gonna curl and it's gonna make it so much more visible, and you're gonna have to use a lot of glue to help blend that out. Take your twill, starting at the hairline, and then my lace just disappeared underneath. So what I like to do is I like to then put 1 pin in the top and then 1 pin in the bottom, just for security purposes. Then going to go and I'm going to block every, 3/4, half of an inch or so around the hairline as I'm going down. Now right here you can see that the lace is kind of bubbly right there. And the reason why is because I blocked the back with that pearl head pin first down here. And the reason why you want to do that is because if you block your front lace first and then you pull the back of the wig down to stretch it, you'll oftentimes get a bubble or a ripple in the lace right here. And once you steam the wig and you style the wig, it can become very, very difficult to get that ripple or fold out without having to completely reblock your wig. So I just like to err on the side of caution and block the back of the wig first so that the lace won't ripple or pull right here later. The way that this wig is constructed, you'll see here that just because of the shape of it, the lace kind of folds over before we get to the foundation back here. So the easiest way to remedy that is to take one of your larger headed pins like this. They're just easier to find. You take the foundation here, which is the elastic on the back of the wig, and you just kind of pull it back like that. So there's a difference between that and that, right? So you're gonna take your pin and you're gonna pin into the foundation of the wig. I'm not pinning into the front lace. The front lace stops about here. This is the elastic portion that's connected to the back of the wig right here. So now you can see how that lace is nice and flat without me touching it. And you wanna follow the shape of the lace. So this lace diagonally goes down a little bit like that. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna diagonally block it down like that. And then you'll see here that I still have some lace visible on the back. So you should make another corner by making a triangle, and you just fold the lace up like that, and you pin it securely again with the pins. and then you pull it down like that to make your corner. And here you can see I just sped this up real quick for you guys, just doing the same exact thing on the other side, blocking down to the side, and putting a larger pin in the elastic side of the wig just to make the lace lay a little flatter, as you can see right there. Alright, so now I have both sides finished, and I have it blocked all the way down and behind the ear of the lace. And then this side, the lace was a little shorter and shaped a little different. So this side I didn't actually have to go up and around. I was able to just go back and down. This is the standard way that I block my wig. Some people use more pins, some people use less pins. It's all personal preference. I do find that the more pins and the closer together I put them in the front lace of the wig, the less chance I have of ripping or pulling through the lace while teasing and styling. Especially when you're doing drag wigs, you want to make sure that that lace is nice and tight. So now you guys can see here that this is the front lace here of the wig, and then this is where the foundation with the wefting starts. You're going to want to reinforce this with at least 3 pins, a center and one on each side, when you're blocking your wig for heavy styling. So I'm gonna put one here in the middle, and this isn't in the lace. This is at the joint between the lace front here and the weft back here. And then I'm also gonna put one over here. So I have 1, 2, and then the last one is gonna go here, and that is 3. I also have 4 and 5 over here from when we blocked our wigs. Remember when we pulled the back back? Now reinforcing the foundation by putting a big pin in the center and on either side, what that's gonna do is while you're setting and styling and you're pulling all of this hair up here and back here, all of the stress is now going to be on the foundation of the wig and not the front lace itself. You want to protect the front lace whenever possible. So now, if you're really going to go in there and do some crazy, huge, big teased things, I like to go in about a finger's width behind the front hairline, and I like to put a row of pins behind the front hairline just to keep that lace from pulling and buckling when I'm styling. I usually do them every 1.5 or 2 inches. I've blocked my wigs like this for years, so I kind of just can know by looking at it. So I have my center one here, 1, 2, and then I have 3 right here, and I have 4 right here. And then the last one, which is gonna basically be right here at the sideburn, I like to put that one as close as possible to the end of the hairline at your sideburn here. So it's very close there, and that will just keep it from pulling and potentially ripping on the sides there. This is a great standard everyday type of blocking for styling and setting wigs. You can then also go in and you can put additional pins here in the middle to further hold the lace down. A lot of people will put these pins down here on the bottom of the lace, but oftentimes when you do that, there's no actual lace there to pin into. So I like to do them in the middle because I know that that's about where the edge of my lace is. Just sped this up again for you guys so you guys can see that I'm putting a small pin in between each and every small pin at the edge of the lace, and ta-da, we're done. All right, so that's it. That's how you block a wig. Look at her, she on there. And she looks beautiful. That hairline is not moving, and I'm pulling this hair, you see? Because I have this on here securely, properly blocked. And that's how you do it. Thank you guys again for watching. Sorry I have been kind of intermittently updating videos. I basically have been working for 3 weeks straight right now, going into another full week right now, and I haven't had a day off, so I haven't really had time to record a video. But since I love you guys so much, I decided to record a video today and not do my laundry. That shows my dedication. That shows how much I love you guys. Meaning I'm gonna go to Burlington later today and buy some socks and underwear so I can go to work. So everything I used to block my wig in this tutorial, I also sell at bobbypins.com. Links will be down in the description box below. I also carry a wide variety of beautiful heat-safe synthetic lace front wigs and wefting, as well as end papers, rollers, clips, combs, all of the stuff that you need to help you get your wig projects done right. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys very soon for another fun video. Thanks! # ItsCalledAWig.